What's going down in this culture? Women beefing all on Twitter, bloggers getting shot at. Yeah, my addict. I come in here, we gonna get to it. Pull up, we gonna get to it. Yeah, let's get to it. It's going down. I'm scrolling through Twitter to see what's going on, to see if I, find some content to talk about. They just beefing and beefing and beefing. Want to know what's going on? The drawing is at the end of the week. If y'all wasn't in here yesterday when I gave all the info about the raffle, the drawing is at the end of the week. I want whoever wins, I want them to have their shit Monday. You see what I'm saying? Monday at the latest. So, I don't like, if anybody remember the last one, I only let it go for a week, so people who missed out on the initial announcement could double back and catch the video or anything like that, and then they could get their submission. Other than that, if you miss it, unfortunately, you miss it. It's not like a month long and, no shit like that. It's just a week. It's more than enough people in here to make it interesting. And last time it was I think it was over 150 people, that I was drawing from. So, and for me and the way this whole lab rat shit worked, that's more than enough. You know what I mean? I don't need half the culture participating in something when that's not the level of the support. What I'm doing is strictly for the support, the people that support. That's why I'm doing it here on the YouTube instead of on a caffeine stream or, you know, uh, some stupid shit like that. Um, I have the raffle tickets. Everybody, yeah, I have the raffle tickets. I'm doing the. All right, so this is the way it goes. Anybody could go check the YouTubes for the last ones or the last ones I did. So I would jump on live. I would update everybody about what's going on, let everybody know, it's filling up and people about to, you know, that the day is coming. And then I do the drawing and I do it live. So I want everybody that if you participated in the raffle, you should be checking to know when the drawing is. I do announcements, I do all that, and I try to make it to where everybody that participated has enough time to get it together and pull up for the you know for the drawing. Because I got the raffle tickets. I pull them out live just so everybody can see it. It's not no, because I also wanted, I don't want bullshit stirring around. His homeboy won or his best friend won or some extra shit like that. So I do the drawings live. I use your name that you sent me on the Cash App. I use that name. Um, so it's one of those. It's pretty straight up. Like it's not one of those things that's really easy to mess up. It's pretty straight up. The first one went very, very successful. I even had the winner send me the confirmation video so I know that they received their stuff. He sent the video of his kids opening in the game and all types of shit. So it was right. It was right. Green light. I know who that is writing that, bro. I know who. That's pimp. That's pimp. That's old. That's the details for jumping in the raffle is in the description right now. But we're here. We're here for that. But we're here to talk about. I don't want to say the state of the culture because it's not really in shambles or nothing like that. But there is a few things to talk about. We could start with bloggers. Easy and the bloggers, and the opinions he expressed based on how um he expressed biasness. Um, he expressed, uh, just narrative painting, favoritism, things that I honestly believe are prevalent, things that you can't really deny. The problem with it is that I don't know of anybody that saw this culture and what we have and looked at it like there's a bag over there, you know, from a financial standpoint. Like you gotta put a lot of hard work in to stamp your to make yourself concrete and your name concrete as far as a battle rap entity, as far as a league goes. And I'm pretty sure a lot of leagues can tell you they took hits when shit first got popping. Everybody does. Everybody takes hits because the fans are unsure. It's just you gotta kind of we gotta kind of warm up to you. So I'm saying it to say media, rappers, owners, managers, entourage, we all started as fans of this shit. So it would be crazy to think you're talking to someone who's not a fan of someone else. Whether it's you, whether it's anybody, whatever. In this culture, everybody's a fan. Um, Having said that, I think it's also their responsibility to not let that cloud their judgment. Not let that cloud their, the realm of professionalism that we're all trying to portray. If you want us as the culture to respect the credibility that y'all have or that y'all want as media personalities, it has to be, your your work has to be subjective, and a lot of times, a lot of like a lot of shit that Easy's talking about is it's it's just true. It's not one of those things where bloggers can be like, well, that's not me, and no, no, honestly, that's not me, and then that's not me. The goods battle was very clear. It was very clear. The goods battle was very clear for more reasons than Easy having better material than goods. It was clear for a few reasons, and I get it. I get the whole, why are we acting like that's not what that is? I get that. From Easy standpoint, I understand that. It's kind of like y'all are trying to keep people alive. Close it. That aren't doing enough to keep themselves in the game. If that makes any sense. So it's almost like you come out as a battler and you die. You get destroyed. Not saying that's what happened to Goods, but you come out and get destroyed. You have a whole hurry up and put that up. You don't need all that. You come out and get destroyed, and you have a whole bunch of people that's caping as to why it wasn't what we all saw. Um, that type of shit, we really don't need that shit. And I honestly think that's more so what Easy was speaking towards. Um, y'all gotta let y'all people die. This is not saying that they're not coming back and we're never gonna see them again, and this is the end of you know no crazy shit like that. But there's no there's no concrete way to go about caping for your favorites without it looking crazy. And in these type of scenarios, you just have to let your people die. Like I give JC fans a reason to keep saying he won battles or he's going to win battles. Um, good Goods fans are still trying to figure out if the whole Henny thing was a choke or not. You see what I'm saying? And you got people that really don't know given as a matter of fact statements. And that's not we can't do that. You know, we did it with Lux. We know Lux choked when he battled Calico, but the narrative was thrown out there. Did he do that just so his next round would be even better? And did we like why would somebody do that stupid shit? Especially on a comeback. No one's gonna do that. He choked. But we get all these narratives that come out and try to spin it a different way because you just don't want to let your people fall. Lux didn't even play it off well. Like if you go back and listen to Summer Madness 2 very, very carefully, you can hear him asking for the line. So it's not a point of, well, damn, did he hide the choke or did he really, yeah, let me get it together. What is let me get it together? What does that mean? Let me find out where the fuck I was at. We all battlers know what that means. But yeah, and it was his first round when that happened. So I'm saying it to say, did he bounce back from that round and have one of the best performances? Of course, of course. But we're so infatuated with this guy that we're gonna let his mistakes go under the rug so much so that we're gonna excuse him. We're gonna make the excuses for them. I just don't get that. I don't get that. And I think that's what a problem at. And I think us seeing too much of that is really, really, really what kind of got easy on the edge. Y'all heard me say I don't deal with the media personalities that I don't know. And we for lack of a few names, we know pretty much everybody who's trying to do something in this game. But y'all perspectives cannot be from outside of the building if this is y'all role in the culture. We need firsthand accounts from the people we view as credible. And when shit like that happens, this is why people feel the way they feel. It's not that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? If Cal rap longer in his third. No, that's not even what I'm debating. What I'm debating is we're giving Lux that first round knowing he choked. We know he choked. So much so that he came back into the second round and said, fuck, I remember where I was at. I'm about to finish this. I'm about to finish this whole round in my second. Right? What was the phrase he coined? All first verse. So it's just pretty much saying y'all gotta really let y'all people fall. You know what I mean? These niggas bleed. We've seen it. Now Cal didn't choke in his third. I was in the fucking event. I'm just saying that in the event of y'all favorites taking a stumble, which will happen because they're not invincible, they bleed. Y'all have to let that happen. A lot of y'all niggas be looking like Samuel L. Jackson on Django. A lot of y'all niggas be looking like that when y'all favorites take a stumble. Y'all really be looking like that. No, well, see, the punishments for choking, because this is the thing, it's a mental game, right? So anything can happen. We don't know what's making niggas choke. We don't know what's fucking up their mental space where they don't know the next word or the next line or whatever the case. We don't know that. What we do know is the niggas who have a track record. The niggas that we have a reason to believe it was a genuine choke. You see what I'm saying? So Seb Jackson played the shit out of that role. But what niggas don't know, you learn history. That nigga that Sam Jackson was playing existed. Still does. He that nigga exists. You know what I mean? He exists. And you see the whole movie he was caping, almost speaking like he was the mask, like he was DiCaprio. But that's how they talk. And it's because they've devoted so much of themselves, dedicated so much of themselves to your cause, that's all that matters to them. So it's like, if I see this battle coming up and I say such and such is gonna win, there's no way he can lose. I've already these excuses already premeditated. You get what I'm saying? It's like um a line. Listen, I respect y'all. I appreciate the super chat. If y'all want to donate, Cash App. I'm just doing this to holler at y'all. So that's why I don't be turning that shit on, and because I don't want niggas to feel I send them $2. Now you gotta speak. It's more so I want to holler at y'all and just give y'all my take on what's going on. I don't speak much about the shit that's going on in the culture, but it be a lot of bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? There's so much bullshit in the culture that niggas that don't really be having shit on their jacket gotta kind of shed some light on what's going on, because it's almost like when people get involved in so much shit, they can't really say or talk their shit out of it or talk their way out of it, because they're always in something. So it's almost like, yo, I kind of don't want to hear why you in something else today. It's just something else. So that's where we at. I think that a lot of people are dancing around the subject of the weirdo shit in the culture, and we just combat it with animosity and aggression, where we can honestly just clean this shit up. We know it ain't supposed to be here. We give everything the light of day. If your career started in the last 3 months or 4 months when Spaces did, you cannot expect me to know you. You can't expect a lot of niggas to know you, especially niggas that's outside. We're outside. So you figure niggas watch a whole caffeine event and then go in the Spaces and debate the caffeine battles that they watched, and they argue against niggas that was in those buildings. It's a difference. It's a big difference in perspective. It's not to say y'all don't count, because I would never say that. Every fan is valued, but the fan that's dedicating his time to experience this is a lot more credible in the judgment of what he say he saw or what he say he experienced in that building, because a lot of the performance we give off, you have to be in that building to receive in its entirety. Me pandering to the crowd will never make sense to a nigga watching it on camera, ever. It will never make sense. Why does he keep stopping? Why does he keep walking up and down the stage shaking people's hands? Yeah, well, it's 3,000 people in here, and I refuse to rap over one. If one's talking, I'm gonna stop and tell him to be good. Yo, we're rapping. That's commanding the stage. That's the performance. But you gotta be in the building to understand how to do that and what the dude on that stage is doing when he does that. It's just different. It's just different, man. It's different. And none of this shit I was actually saying is the formula. This is how y'all supposed to do it. This is what you got. This is not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, because what I do is my way of doing it. All I'm saying is, until y'all are in that building and understand what these events are like and what these performances are like in person, it's we can only take what we get from y'all with a grain of salt. It's not too much we can put on it. It's not that much weight on that opinion. You might like lines and hear this and hear that, but Niggas who don't think Rock lyrical will never understand what make Tay Rock special if you've never been to an event. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Rest easy to your bobs, bro. Absolutely. But that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Rock. First of all, that was an example because Rock is absolutely a great rapper. Rock can rap his ass off. I actually think he's an underrated rapper. The niggas that say he not lyrical, the nigga is his cadence is crazy. But that's not even what I'm on. What I'm on is we watch these niggas and we sit there and go, he overhyped. Who's hyping him? 2,000 people in that building. Why? What did he do? What did he do? The seatbelt shit translates through the camera. So y'all understand that moment. But we do that all the time on those stages. Not a seatbelt moment, but we have explosions from the crowd all the time. And y'all will never understand what that feels like on camera. It's just not possible. It's not possible. You're gonna hear it loud. It's gonna oh man, they loving it. He going crazy. Y'all will get all of that, but you will never understand what's happening in that building unless you're in the building. There's energy. It's an energy. You cannot get that through the screen. So when it comes to shit like that, like you just gotta experience that. And I mean, I think it's hard to be a fan without wanting to. Personally, I don't see myself wanting to battle rap or be involved in battle rap without seeing that shit live. That don't make sense. Rock or surf at what aspect? Who's better or like I don't get it. South Africa. Shout out to South Africa, man. Definitely gotta take a trip. I was booked 3 times to come out there and battle. And you know, the shit didn't go through. Um well, I got Rock over Surf. Number one, Rock do not he definitely does not duck smoke. But I got Rock over Surf just off consistency. I got Rock over a lot of niggas just off consistency. Not just the fact that he don't choke or no shit like that, but you see Rock at a high level every time you see him. Like Rock one of us. When niggas say, "Oh, you know what you getting when the name drops on that page." Rock one of those niggas, and he's been that for a decade. So it's not easy to be that nigga for a decade, and Rock is definitely one of those niggas. And it's crazy because he earned that rep. Like he wasn't viewed as one. He was always viewed as a top dog, but he wasn't viewed as one of us per se. Whereas you got Rock winning every time he's matched up, and it don't matter who he going against. Like that's how niggas is looking at Rock right now. Rock is a different type of monster right now. So yeah, I got Rock because he's worked his way up to the point where he at right now, and he's done it off of pure consistency. Like he talk his shit, and he do the SMDs and Frank Stan invites and all that, but it don't take away from the fact that when he get on that stage, he's gonna bring you hell. And there's never been a time you saw Rock where he wasn't trying to murder the nigga in front of him. So, and I mean, if you go back and you say that's a light Rock, that was a light Rock, whatever, you got to go back years to find a Rock that you felt was light. You got to go back years. You know what I mean? Rock has been that nigga for a while. Um, I'm going to Summer Madness. I like to stalk prey. So if I'm not on the card, I'm in the building anyway. I mean, I'm not, I told niggas I was chilling, I was for real. So I'm not breaking my back to get on the car. I don't really care. Y'all know I done done enough gnomes and Summer Madnesses for niggas to know, that I don't gotta beg to get on the card or nothing like that. I'm gonna get the call if that's where it's at. But I'm not. Have I ever heard heavy bars from Rock? I get it. I get the point. You know, light bars. I get it. But fuck yes. Are you kidding me? As anyone? Oh no, no. But Summer Madness, niggas know they history. Summer Madness kind of line up with 2K. You know what I mean? Niggas know their history. Summer Madness kind of line up with 2K, so it'll be around that time. It's the verb battle in the cards. The verb battle is if if he's willing to really accept that, then that's when that is, you know. But at this point, everybody know why niggas not accepting it. So we got almost 100 people in here, so we gotta let niggas know. If y'all have not got the raffle tickets, the details is in the description. Get it. It's only a couple days left. This is only for y'all, so you can share it if you want to. But I think a lot of niggas that really fuck with me will be upset if just some random nigga pulled up, dropped $25 and got away with a PlayStation bundle. That'd be kind of shitty to the niggas who actually fuck with me and be in here. So, you know, make sure y'all get y'all tickets. But nah, Rock is one of those guys. Now, as far as Summer Madness, I would take Verb or Surf on Summer Madness. I would also not take anybody's Summer Madness and just go and enjoy it. You know what I mean? Volume is still coming. You know, there's still a whole nother, you know, a year where I actually plan on wiping the floor with everything that moves. But honestly, Verb would, you know, if Verb don't mind being first in this trio of ass whoopings I plan on handing out, I wouldn't mind it either. It'd be kind of smooth to kind of get that out the way. You know what I mean? Write a couple lines and move him on down the road. It would be real smooth to do that. Who do I got, Lux or Daylight? I don't know, because both them niggas trolling me right now. And when I say trolling me, I mean Daylight is a troll, so we know Daylight trolling, but Lux trolling because it feel like he's buying Daylight's troll. That makes sense. Like all the shit we hear from Daylight, and then we'll hear Lux get on camera and say, "Oh no, Daylight not trolling. This battle gonna happen." But Daylight was trying to line up two other opponents, and it's like, is the battle happening or what the fuck y'all doing? So, you know. Oh no, I already got Daylight up out of there. That's too much of a troll battle for me to even take at this point. Like, and that's my dog, but it's I mean, he's so unsure. It's just, you know, the only thing you can't take away from Daylight is his motherfucking rapping ability. The nigga can rap his ass off when he wants to. When the nigga wanna rap, he a problem for everybody. When the nigga wanna rap. If I'm not mistaken, he only brought me like one serious round, and it wasn't even that crazy. It was like a long scheme, but it was like the only time in the round or in the battle he actually was, you know, fighting back, and it was like, you know, I like niggas. Hey, pimp, green light on everything. Green light on everything moving. Like, green light, listen, green light, y'all. That's from some young dumb wild nigga shit we used to do back in the day, and we used to catch niggas slipping on just the stupidest shit in the world. But now it's like that for battle rap because niggas don't let me get in the wrong position, and the position I'm in now is the call out position. At first it was stand up in front of me, I'll knock him down, but now it's like, you know, I'm on the megaphone calling niggas to the table, and niggas gotta move. Niggas gotta get up and get to it. So that's where we at. But other than that, shit, Danny and JC the only rap. Because listen, it's niggas that's really like, if niggas deny Danny Myers' love for battle rap, you don't love the sport or know it that well. Like, it's almost, you can't name three people that love battle rap more than Danny Myers. That alone, you know, should let you know what to expect from somebody like that when it's time for a war. So like, yo, hey, this nigga love this shit so bad, he don't want to eat. You gotta kill him. You know what I mean? Iverson. Iverson died on the court every game. You had to kill him. You had to kill him to beat him. And that was the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, if you know people like that are in the game and performing, you should expect a high level from them. This is just, it's what they do. It's what they do. So yeah, Danny, and he's another one who earned the spot he's in from just rec. You know what I mean? You can't expect anything else from niggas like that. Like, you can only get to this kind of level through pure love of the craft. Bill Collect, man, listen. Shout out to what's your dog name? Saint. Shout out to Saint because Bill is out calling me out about the competition. Niggas talking about 100K versus 100K like I didn't win more than that. Saint wants smoke with Bill. Saint said he the king of those tournaments. You kind of got somebody in your yard right now. Like, I don't understand where this is coming from. And then to say it has to be on the volume or like those demands is, that's just crazy to me. Now, if he had won the last that'd be a little different, you know. This is not that though. This is not that. Saint definitely, he a beast already. That dog a beast already. Listen, the fans want to see JC and anybody. Y'all don't forget, I've only lived off of straight performing. I didn't get into no extra shit talking. I didn't do no little, like, I don't do that shit. I got where I got off a straight rap, off a straight performing. So when my name get on a card, they know to expect that. They know some fire shit about to enter that building. It ain't got nothing to do with, I'm not saying it ain't got nothing to do with Bill because, tournament winner, interesting, story. But if that's the only reason why, he should definitely take Saint first. He was literally the past tournament champion. Like, wouldn't it make sense? I thought. Do I still got my husky? Yeah, his dumbass begging to go outside right now like it ain't 90 degrees. Idiot. Served to try to rap with me in the volume. Rapping rapping with me, like in my writing process, I give my opponents advantages. So I don't really, I don't really think it's in his best interest to be in a volume setting. That's my advantage. He wouldn't benefit against me in a volume. He has to be, like, me and Surf has to be on the stage. I'm way too much in a volume. I'll take Verb in a volume. Verb, I actually think will be in Verb's advantage, even though I'm a monster in those rooms. Verb has a habit of bombing on his first lines and getting in the room to hate him. And he when he told people, hey, they booed me in the Casey battle, before I even said a word. They booed you after that first line, and that first line, you tried to stand there and act like it was one of those ones. I am a grinder. Folded his arms, and the crowd niggas and crowd was like, the fuck was that? I guarantee it, if he had kept rapping, he'd have never got booed until he actually tried to throw a punch. But that's the difference. You gotta, like, it's crazy for me to say it because Verb's been here longer than me, but you gotta know how to work those rooms. Just saying, you gotta know how to work those rooms. I had to wrap around after DNA's round. After a DNA first round, I had to wrap after DNA first round. Right? It's certain shit that the culture know you're performing with the odds against you. 100%. The culture already know you're performing with the odds against you, and those are the type of things that really make the Warriors. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if the tournament run, I turned into the villain throughout the tournament. You know, the underdogs. You know, we all know the underdog story is better. The reason why I'm getting this, Swamp got robbed, and is because from the beginning of the tournament, when I said I was entering it, nigga said JC gonna win this shit. This is what he do. And I won the first week, and then I won the second round, and then I won the third round, and then I won the fourth round. So I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I did exactly what niggas said I was gonna do. Even the battles niggas wanted me to lose, like the ones with Swamp and She, I was still the favorites in the votes going into the battles. It's just niggas want the underdog story to prevail. I'm sorry, this is Coach Carter. You remember that? Y'all remember that movie? Niggas turned their whole shits around and still ran into the boss. The end of that movie did not end with a championship. Because, you know, everybody wants the Cinderella story. Listen, the Cinderella not real. JC preparing every 2 weeks for the last 5 years, that's real. That's really what I do. I wasn't just saying it. It's really what I do. No, Sheed is a problem. Sheed is not going to be. He is absolutely a problem at this current moment. At this very moment, Sheed is a problem. But yeah, that's my thing. I told niggas exactly what I do, and if I had came here and getting my ass whooped, it would have been, look at this nigga got in the tournament, got his ass whooped by such and such. I thought you right every 2 weeks. You let such and such come in here and do this and blah blah blah. What you mean? What you mean? I'm finna come in here and show and prove. I told niggas I do this every 2 weeks. I told niggas the last couple battles was a week, and they loved the performances. So in my brain, I said, if it ain't broke, don't fucking touch it, and we're gonna walk through this tournament the same way. Not saying walk through it, but I'm not gonna prepare any different. How do you win a PlayStation? It's in the description. It's in the description. It's in the description. You know, the problem is that's what it was. They couldn't wait to hate. It was like, yo, JC, these runs end with niggas falling flat on their face. In the ideal world, JC runs right through the tournament and wins the money because riding 2 weeks is literally what he's been doing for the last 5 years. Oh, word? Well, JC's gonna walk into the tournament and do exactly that. So no matter how wild y'all scream for lines that I've used that are being used against me, which we're not even gonna get into that. I got hit with lines that I used in previous rounds of the tournament, and those lines got reaction. You mean to tell me that I'm not the villain at this point? That the room is not against me at this point? But a person with experience understands this. I've been in rooms that were against me. I know how to flip that. I know how to stay on mine and keep doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do to come out with the dub. I've been in this situation. And of course, I'm not letting this shit slip with 120 on the line. You're crazy. So yes, the problem was I did exactly what I was supposed to do. That's the problem. The more shit got to going, it was like, yeah, you know what? This is the point. Yeah. Something got to happen. Yeah, you know what? Matter of fact, this is what's going to happen. The underdog. He's going to have this story where, oh, not okay. He lost J2. Okay, well we got another underdog. We rolling with him. That's cool. That's cool. I've been in the situations before. I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. I was literally born for this shit. Writing this, I was born for this shit. It was literally, you know, it was literally for me set in stone that you would have to drag me out of that tournament. That was just the way it was gonna go. So you hear our niggas say, hey, like they caught when Surf backed out on Solomon. Beasley called me. We did the bat. We booked the battle. He was weary because it was only 21 days, and I hadn't been telling people that I write. Like, I hadn't been telling people. So he called me. We booked the battle. He called me the following Saturday, exactly 7 days later, and he was like, "I just want to know where you at. I want to make sure I didn't call you and hit you with nothing that you really couldn't, a challenge you really couldn't take on or anything like that." And I was like, "Beasley, um, let him out." I was like, "Beasley, let him out." I said, I got a round. I got all 3 rounds done already, and I have one of the rounds memorized already. This was only 7 days after we got booked. So this is my point is I've been doing this for years. For years. It was not the idea was not could I win the tournament or could I perform at the capacity to win the tournament. The 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 whole thing was, would I drop it? It was mine to lose. Would I drop it? Would I drop the ball? If JC don't win this money, he fucked up. We going to be 100% honest. I could have probably won all of the tournaments. That's just the level. I stay on that level. A tournament bag and a prize. That's not what turns me up. I'm literally just like that. I write like that. I perform like that. It don't take nothing to get me there. Let's write. Let's write. Let's write. Back in the day, I woke up. I wrote a rap every day. Every day when I woke up, and it was literally just to go to the mall, shop for some shit, and run into niggas that would say, "Let me hear something," and I didn't want to have nothing old for them, and I would memorize shit that day to go to the mall and rap it, and I would rap it in succession, 2, 3 verses back to back, like they were battle rap rounds. This was literally a walk in the park for me at 18, 17. This was the shit I was doing. So, the tournament was literally it was just, it was just something that it was fit for me. So it was for me to lose. That's what it was. So I'm absolutely understanding of how narratives switch, what switches them, why I become a guy that I wasn't in the beginning of this thing, and why it's like that at the end, and that's all good. I just have to do my thing and make sure why I got here is why I win it. Since battle rap, that is literally all I've been. Me. Ain't no shit on my jacket. I ain't no scandals with my name in it. I'm just me. I come into the game, I rap, and I display my talent that way. So if I'm gonna get the big bucks, I'm gonna earn it rapping. I'm not gonna earn it being somebody that I'm not, acting like, I'm not. I don't do that. So, and just because I wasn't tweeting and saying shit, we got 2 ears, 1 mouth, 2 eyes, 1 mouth. So I'm reading everything. I'm watching the blogs. Oh yeah, he gonna win down south because the South understand him more than we do. Bet. Duly noted. He has an advantage of being in the South. I find the name. Nobody even noticed I used the name of the venue in a bar. I just slid it right in there. If they buy you theaterly, they remains in the venue. Slide it right through there. Just really slick, really smooth. I knew everything I was doing coming into the battle because I've been in the situation before. The difference was, oh, it's 120K on the line. Okay, my bank account was far from zero before the tournament started. So it wasn't like, he's finna die out here because he's giving it everything he had. Because if he loses this, he loses his house and he can't pay his mortgage and his cars, and like that sounds fucking crazy. So I wasn't in a down position, no wild shit like that. It was literally JC, go in here for 2 months straight, compete at a high level, and you win $120,000. That's literally what it was. So that's just the crushed narratives and all the other bullshit I've heard. I've heard niggas got cheated. I've heard you know I've heard everything. I've heard everything. So and it's a lot of it is BS. So and I gotta crush that shit. I gotta crush it just like you know the shit they was talking about yesterday when I only won because of this, or I only won because of that, or we're not putting narratives out there like that. We're cutting all that shit early. I won because I did not slip on a word from the beginning to the end of the 2 months it took to do it. That's why I won. That's it. And if there's another tournament and y'all know JC is in it, you better get your shit together. It's just that simple. And then to put it to you like this, Kings versus Queens, we all in the building. I'm chopping it up with all the other battle rappers. Bunch of niggas, I'm telling them, hey, I'm in it too. Niggas, word? I'm in it too. I'm in it too. And niggas immediately was like, yo, shit. I mean, I'm not even gonna say names. Niggas came up to me multiple times that night, was like, yo, you gotta back out the tournament. You gotta back out the tournament. I'm like, hell no, I'm not in it to lose it. Why would I back out the tournament? Niggas knew. Niggas knew. Niggas asked me to back out. And some of the niggas that asked me to back out themselves backed out. I'll leave it up to the staff to tell y'all who was on the card and who wasn't. And I'm not even saying they backed out because of me, but I'm saying the names I was told was in it, not all of them were in it when it got announced. A lot of shit got switched around. So people are aware of what it takes to win shit like this. And my track record says I'm capable of it. So when niggas saw my name on there, they said, oh shit, that's what's going on. Some people say cowardly, some people say honorable. Right? It's smart. Why the hell would you go into a fight you know you can't win? The first battle we had 9-10 days to prepare for. And then we make that up on the back end when we get like an extra week. But the point is, everybody knew this was a tournament where everybody had to be on their shit. And y'all got the one nigga in that tournament who's always on his shit, 120K on the line or not. Y'all knew what the fuck was going to happen. Not to say to know that I was going to win it, but y'all knew I was not going to come and play. Y'all knew I was not going to slip up. Y'all knew I was not going to stumble. You knew I wasn't going to choke. You knew the material was going to be potent, because when a tournament does not exist, I'm still like that. Real Sick was like 8-9 days notice. I was like 6 cadence switches in that battle. I was everywhere. I can do that. I'm just saying that. I can just do that. It's not to like brag or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, hey, my prep looks like this. So if these are the conditions for the tournament, I am fit to compete. That's it. I told Marv 1 years ago. We was in Portland. We all at an Airbnb, and niggas is going over their shit. Some niggas is spotty, some niggas got it, some niggas don't. And Marv 1 was like, JC, I'm not even gonna ask you if you got your shit. Quest was like, nah, he always got his shit. I responded with, bro, I don't even get on my plane in Michigan unless I got all my shit. That has been my mentality since the beginning, bro. Since the beginning, my mentality has been always be ready. Khan ain't comfortable doing Wildin' Out. If y'all niggas been peeping, they gave Khan that motherfucking MTV Raps, and that is huge. If Khan come back to battle rap, they better get that nigga 500,000. I'm lying, like a quarter though. He definitely deserves something up there because you being on your MTV Raps is that's off of that's he not working for young Nick Cannon no more. You know what I'm saying? He not working for you. This is an MTV deal. You know what I mean? So that's a big deal, and he's the host of the show. This is not a guest or a spot or a, let's highlight a battle rapper on this show or nothing like. No, they picked a battle rapper to host a MTV show, and it's a retro show. Anybody who's born anywhere around the 90s or 90 or below, y'all know what Yo MTV Raps was. That's an original show. It's retro. It's literally, you can see everybody, Queen Latifah, Heavy D, everybody back in the day, all of them were on that show. So, yeah, that's a big thing for him to be on that show. And it's definitely something I would not drop to come back to battle, like, at all. And I know preparing for a fucking Yo MTV Raps is not even half of preparing for a fucking battle, and he's getting paid more to do that. So fuck battle rap. Shout out to Khan. That's huge. I mean, out of battle rap, that might be the biggest look, right? I don't know a battle rapper with a bigger look than that. An MTV deal, like that's bigger than Wildin' Out, and that's probably the biggest move so far. And you have to salute that. Like that's just if you don't salute that, that's just. I would say Hitman is close behind. Well, I wouldn't say close behind, because like I said, that's a big leap. But Hitman is there. Hitman is there because he's doing BET shows. I seen him on the show, and you know what I mean. So he's definitely on his way too. Salute to Hitman. Like that's the point, right? Like make those moves. You know what I mean? Like niggas want to see him battle and all that, and you know we would all love to see Hitman and Khan get back in the ring and shake the rust off, show niggas they got it. But what's the incentive? You mean? What's the incentive? I'm not moving for battle rap if this is on the other side and it's looking like that. Math, salute the Math. Math is moving. Math, Math, you need 150 to battle. You need 150 to battle. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not me trying to count pockets and shit like that. Like that, I don't do like that with niggas. But I'm just saying, y'all niggas are in spaces now where you don't need battle rap, and because of that, the incentive to battle has to be there. Like, you know what I mean? You can call Math a battle rapper. I would still call him a battle rapper, but I would also include in his title what he does now, because he's actually slashed a podcast host, and a successful one at that. So you can't leave that. And a lot of people would say he's more successful now doing this podcast than he was as a battle rapper. So if you want to do him righteous, you put that above battle rapper. You know what I mean? These niggas will always be battle rappers. This is what they, this is how they cut the umbilical cord like this. But Math is he's on another level. Like I wouldn't bother. I dibble and dabble because I'm a battle rapper. I love it. But nah, fuck the extras. I'm pulling up at events. I'm laughing, talking shit. I might flirt with the idea, but in no way, shape, or form am I doing it if the incentive ain't right. It just don't make sense. It just don't make sense. Yeah, speaking of Math, let's set that up. Hit me up like today. You know what I mean? I'll fly out next week. You know what I mean? We can definitely get some very introspective battle rap talk on MEO, because I think that's the best spot for it. Be 6-0 before I get to the crib. I was off the just right off the top, whether, niggas was talking about, what would my record be if this shit happened and how that would go. And I was like, yo, if Surf was the last battle out of those three, and those first two niggas didn't shape up before we got it popping, it could possibly be 6-0 before I got to the crib. The line lined itself up. You know what I mean? But it is just a fact. It could possibly be that. So you gotta I'll do it. So you gotta understand that, that dynamic. I'm 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 really, that's just the wave I'm moving on right now. All right? But I think that's it. I don't know, I think that's it. We got more people in here, about another 40. Y'all should know, if y'all haven't got your tickets, you know what I mean? If y'all haven't got your tickets, got the whole bundle on deck. I got the whole bundle. It got the extra controller. It got the Call of Duty Vanguard. I don't fuck with it. Don't ask me. I don't. And I got the charging station and a whole year of PS Plus online shit. So jump in the raffles, get it popping. Like I said, I'm gonna do it a couple more days because I I don't want niggas to have to wait, and 2K about to come out, and I'm gonna get this. I'm doing this PlayStation like time on my space because I'm the first person I'm gonna add you as a friend on this motherfucker. So I'm playing with the winner. Me and the winner gonna rock, just not in not in Call of Duty. You know what I mean? But 2K about to come out. Um, you know that type of thing is gonna work. You know what I mean? The kid's gangster, man. The kid's gangster. Just picked up my son a couple of days ago. He back out here. He not gonna be he back with pops. You know what I mean? Live with me full time and shit. He was with his mom for the last year, but he back with me full time. So all the kids is solid. Everything is straight. Everything is straight. And it just got better, you know what I mean? But I also want everybody to know that because you know how people they a lot of people think that these things be, because I know DNA did it, and DNA did a raffle, and I know a lot of people be thinking like these is like get rich quick, quick flip schemes and shit like that. Everybody know that the last tournament was the last tournament. The last raffle was before, was almost a year ago, and I didn't need nothing to do the raffle, nothing special. I just happened to get my hands on an extra PS5. So that's what I did with it. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll raffle it off to the fans. So, you know, but if y'all go down on my Instagram, y'all will see that he received it. He sent me the video to let me know, as his kids opened it. So everything was lit, and if I'm not mistaken, he got it in a day or two, which is the plan. I want niggas to, what I mean? I want niggas to get it and get active, get right on the spot. And I'm assuming it's 100 niggas in here. I'm assuming 75 niggas don't got PS5s. I'm assuming. These motherfuckers is hard to get. You know what I mean? It's either hard to get or niggas ain't trying to pay the 7+ to go grab one of them motherfuckers. Which I understand, right? But who not paying 25 to get that shit? $25. Also, you cannot enter more than 4 times, right? Last time I had it set at I can't remember how I set it up, but this one, you cannot enter more than 4 times. The whole concept is for a nigga to get the system for a raffle price, right? So if I let niggas just enter, $200-300 worth of shit and guarantee that they win, niggas could pretty much go buy this shit if you trying to enter that much money. You know what I mean? Even that's a flip. You still, you know what I mean? But that's not what I mean. My homeboy, one of the niggas I play with, won his in a $50 raffle. You see what I'm saying? Like, He didn't pay no more than $50. So, you know, at a time where you cannot get it at all unless you're paying overpriced, this is, you know, this for me, this is the best way to do it where everyone can win. And when I say everyone, I'm only talking about y'all because I don't do, you know, oh shit, JC doing a PS5 raffle, go subscribe to his shit. It's not what we doing. That's not what we doing. It's not for, it's weird to say it's not for the battle rap culture because it's 100% exclusively for the battle rap culture, but it's for the circle of fans in the battle rap culture that have been holding me down. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? It's about those exclusive people that have been holding me down. The people that they talking about when niggas say JC fans won't let them lose, or JC got a cult following, or you know, the JC fans gonna swarm the app, or whatever the kid they don't swarm the caffeine chat, whatever they want to say. Clearly, it's an abundance of y'all, and it overwhelms the masses, and I love it because I'm gonna keep giving y'all shit to fight for. So I need y'all to keep fighting. Let these niggas know we out here. We doing it the right way. So get y'all tickets. I'm gonna get on up out of here. We cracked the hours, so I don't want to go too far. But yeah, JC ain't gonna let JC lose. So the fans that y'all, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna let me lose. So y'all hold me down. You know what I mean? But other than that, make sure y'all get y'all tickets. I'm gonna come back through here later. I know I said it yesterday, but we definitely doing it today. Hit me up in the inbox on Instagram for the merch. Not for my merch, but to send me merch, and I'll hook you up with that. And then other than that, may the best man win or woman. And I hope to get this joint to one of y'all. You know, in the start of next week, y'all will have a PS5. Other than that, meet me back in the lab, 8 o'clock. If other shit happen in battle rap, we gonna be here to talk about it. You know what I mean? Peace though, y'all. Y'all niggas be smooth.